Today, I'm going to demonstrate how you can double a $100 purchase on the market in PML using our new promotion and how that's going to help us create price stability for the PML token so that we can allow more selling. So let me just share my screen and we'll jump right into this. Okay, so first of all, we are now in the price stability time for PML. That's what we're working on right now. So if you look at the three stages of market price development, when we hit $1 million for the PML coin, that's when we hit the price target. That was stage one. So stage two is to create price stability while keeping the price above price floors. Okay. That's the current stage we're on. It's something that's going to take anywhere from weeks to months, depending on the community. Okay, so the community's response here matters a lot on how fast we create, kind of a mature version of price stability. But in the meantime, we have a guide here, so you can see that it goes from a half million to a million. That's when we hit our price target. We allowed some selling. It did come down to 800,000. We're currently now waiting for it to get up to $1.2 million before we allow selling again. That could happen very soon. And then we'll allow it to come back down to a million. Then it's going to go up to a 1.4 million and so on as it makes its way towards $2 million per coin. Okay. So this is our guide that we're using. Okay. And we want to create price stability because that's the whole point of the PML coin is it's an exit strategy, somewhat on a micro level, if you will. It's a way for people to get it back into fiat. Okay, so if you've been accumulating pool funding coins, then we basically have a no selling policy on all of them because we're so far from price targets on all of them as far as the old coin is concerned. So the only way to really get value out of that is to, have it, be converted into PML coin, which at that point, you can use it as collateral or whatever. And then from there, you can accumulate PML coin. And the PML coin is one that we're working very hard to create price stability as quickly as possible because the more stable the price, the longer we can leave the periods of time for people to sell PML coin open. Okay. Now, if you look at who should be selling, well, anybody can sell when we open it up, right? But who should sell? So let me share my screen. And if you look at if you look right here on PML, basically with $1 million price, anybody with the 0.006 has over $6,000 of PML coin. So that would be 0.006 right about here. So there's currently about 42 people holding PML that they should be the ones that have the excess that they should be able to sell above that. Everybody else should be in accumulation mode. The other 600 or 700 people that are holding onto PML coin, they should be accumulating and not too concerned about selling right now. Although I know there are some short, small time needs that people do have. Okay, fine. Some selling may make sense for those people that have a short-term immediate needs. But in the meantime, everybody should be kind of in the accumulation phase. Okay. And that's how we create this price stability. But in order for that to happen, we need to create buying pressure. There needs to be a consistent amount of buying pressure on the PML coin in order for it to continue to go up in spite of the fact that people are selling. So when we turn selling back on, which we haven't yet, but when we do turn it back on, we want there to be greater price stability. And as we grow faster, then we can probably leave the selling on indefinitely for longer periods of time. And that's really the objective here. The objective is to create enough buying pressure on the PML coin so that we end up with a stable coin that can be sold, because it's got price stability. Okay, that's the whole point of what we're doing, just to be very clear. So again, to share my screen, we have created a promotion where we'll let you double the amount of PML coins that you purchase. Okay, but it's also becoming part of a requirement. So if you go into the training qualification, everyone will need to buy at least $100 of PML through the website here. They need to use this you know, they need to use this promotion here. They need to use this tool here, okay, in order to stay qualified. Okay, so if we look at the training qualifications, okay, we've got 4 that are solid, be verified, trusted, with a completed profile and active in at least a $1 pool. Right now, there's a 5th qualification up and coming as of the 15th of October. It'll be a requirement. Everyone will need to buy at least $100 worth of PML coin, okay, at some point. So this is really for the new people. When new people join us, as new people are joining us after October 15th, in order for them to get qualified for paid training, they're going to have to contribute towards price stability on our PML coin, okay, by making a $100 purchase. Now, the good news, they purchase $100 and they get $200 PML when they make that purchase using the website here, okay, without hurting the price at all, okay. So up until we get to the 15th of October, all of the old members, if you will, all the existing members that we currently have, they will need to go in there at some point and purchase $100 of PML, because when we get to the 15th, okay, then everybody will be required to. So if you want to continue to enjoy, uh, you know, paid training, okay, realize that there's value in this training, and the fact that we're also paying you on top of the value. The value is learning how to make your first $1 million. Okay, that's the value. We'll teach you and guide you and provide the tools and resources for you to make your first $1 million, but you'll need training on that. But in addition to that, we're paying you $50 in PFG at this moment. Okay, we're paying you $50 every time you come to a training, and we have like 5 different trainings a week happening. So you could accumulate quite a bit of PFG coin just by attending trainings. So there's a real dollar-cent value there. And it kind of offsets the need, offsets the fact that you're paying $100 of PML. If you can get 250 a week or up to $250 a week, it only costs you one time $100 to get it. There's a real value for you. Now, some people might say, well, I can't come up with $100. Well, then you're the wrong person to train, right? If you can't come up with $100 to purchase PML, why are you in the training in the first place? This is training to turn you into a millionaire. And people that have the I can't mindset, okay, which I have a little graphic over here for that. People that have the I can't mindset will never become millionaires. And why bother training them, and why bother paying them to get trained if they believe that they can't? Okay. So this is something people need to overcome. They need to overcome the fact that they can't do something. Okay. The whole point is success is built on, steps. And one of those steps is to step it up. When you're asked to step it up and purchase $100 of PML, you shouldn't resist that. You should understand that that's just part of the process of getting to the goal of becoming a millionaire. Okay. So we need to make sure that we understand the training is limited. It's only got 300 seats at this time. Okay. And we have over 1,000 people who, actually are qualified at this time for training, but only 300 of them can get into any given training at any given time. Okay, so with those limited seats, while anybody can pretty much join, even someone that's not qualified can join our trainings and to occupy a seat. Okay, should they? Probably not, but they can. But the point is, we want people who are serious to be part of our training program. We're paying them to show up for training. I think that it's not much to ask for someone to be serious. And if someone approaches this from the I can't perspective, or they look at their teammate and they go, they can't do it, then why are we training them anyway? Right? That's my big question back to those people that want to use the argument they can't do something. Okay. Everything starts with a belief, and the belief has to start with a belief within yourself. You'll never get to any kind of a happy, fulfilled life with plenty of money and enjoy prosperity and abundance if you don't believe in yourself. You got to start there with a belief in yourself. And that once you believe in yourself, then the way will always open up for you to do anything you choose to do in this life, no matter what that might be. So it's very important that we need people to approach training from this serious point of view. We're paying you to show up. We take it serious. We want you to take it serious. This isn't just a giveaway or kind of a gimme kind of thing where you just come to collect, and then you don't have to make any kind of contribution in order to collect. Okay, the contribution you're going to make is you're going to help us create price stability on the PML coin so that we can all enjoy being able to use the PML coin to exit into fiat. Okay, that's the whole point of it. All right, so back to sharing my screen. Let's demonstrate how to do this, how to take advantage of the promo. It's just a couple of little click, 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 and then it's not that hard to do, but you have to do it this way in order for it to count. You have to use the website here. So first you got to be in the account page. The banner will lead you to a buy now button. So you click on buy now. Okay, it's already set at 100. I don't think you can change that. It's not changeable, right? It tells you the market value of $100 of PML right there. And your bonus that you're going to get is identical. Okay. So the first thing you want to do is you want to approve this transaction. Okay. So you're going to need USDT. Okay. You need at least $100 of USDT. So let me make sure I've got enough here to do that. Honestly, I'm not sure if I do. Let's see here. 114. I got enough. Okay. So I've got enough USDT. Make sure I got enough BNB for the transaction fee. Yep, I got enough BNB, so I'm all good. Okay. So even though I don't technically need more PML, I got plenty of it. Well, I'm going to go ahead and do this anyway, because I'm a member just like you. We all got to do the same thing. So I'm going to approve it. Approve doing this double my purchase. Okay. The first thing that comes up was with the spending cap request. That's normal. Okay. So you're going to confirm the spending cap request. It's not different, no different than what you see on PancakeSwap. Okay. Okay. So your transaction is complete. Close extension. And then you got to come now that you've completed the spending cap. You buy now. Okay. Okay. It's having a problem there. Let's do a quick refresh and see what happens. Buy now. Contract function error. Okay. Well, I was hoping to demonstrate this, but I don't know why I'm getting an error. Maybe um let's just double check my wallet one more time. Okay, it seems to be lined up. So I've got spinning cap confirmed. All right. I was hoping this would be straightforward. So I do have enough tether to do this. And buy now. Okay, my RPC is probably messed up. That's probably what it is. Sometimes to fix that, I would just reset. Um, yeah, this is definitely an RPC issue. Okay, so in order for me to troubleshoot this, I'm gonna have to probably fix the RPC, but you get the point. You're gonna go buy now, it lets you buy, and then it will also then send you the double bonus. Okay, so you're gonna just have to click through. I was hoping to demonstrate it, but I'm not sure why it's choking at this point. But I'll probably have to do a video just on this segment, you know, again later. All right, so I'm going to close out this video, but understand this is all leading towards us having price stability in PML so that it becomes a solid exit for other pool funding coins to get back to fiat, at least on a micro level, demonstrating the power of using your coins as collateral as a way to gain benefit back into like fiat. This will be true later on with like these larger platforms we want to get on where we can, basically use our coins as collateral when we're approved by those platforms. So it's going to take a lot of work for us to get there. But once we're approved to be on these larger platforms where you can use your coins as collateral, then the sky's the limit. So we're demonstrating what can be done on a small scale so that you'll have something to look forward to on a large scale later on. But price stability, that's the key. And if we don't have people coming in and buying a coin, you don't ever have price stability. You can't have price stability without consistent buying. So $100 of buying pressure every day is going to make a difference, especially from multiple people. You can already start to see in the chart here that it has made a difference, even though it's only been up for less than a day. It seems to have been working for most people, but for me, it's choking. I don't know why. The RPC thing. If I go in here, if we take a look, sometimes I like to look at version 3. Yeah, so you see version 3 here. All of that's basically people paying $100, and it's pushing the price up, guys, and that's what we want. Want to get that price above 1.2 million, and then wait for my signal, and I'll give you the signal to sell. And then the price drops down to 1 million, we'll have to stop. We'll give you another signal to stop. But at some point, we have enough buying pressure from new people coming to that want to get paid training that they'll want the benefit of that, and they'll be willing to pay $100, knowing that they're getting double what their purchase. So it's a win for everyone. So sorry I wasn't able to fully demonstrate the path of how to do it, but it is just normally just a click, 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 and you're done. And so, just be aware that this is important that we hit price stability as fast as possible with the PML coin. That's going to benefit our entire community. All right. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate you. Bye for now.